Okay, so I want to rant for a bit about Space Marine 2 because while I do agree with pretty much everyone that the game is quite good, it is also, I would argue, immensely flawed, and I find a big problem that hardly anyone is complaining about any of this shit. Or at least not that I can find. Or when they do complain about it, people usually try and shut it down, like, oh, you're just being a hater, or oh, you're whining about nothing, blah, 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 blah. These are things that tend to, show up when the honeymoon phase of a game is done, after a week of it being out, where everyone's fucking put up the glowing reviews, sucking its dick dry, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, but these are some pretty glaring flaws. I just turned crossplay off because, well, I put it on to play higher difficulty, operations because, well, solo, they're basically unplayable. Not surprising. It's not designed for solo. I know. Even though I remember the days of World War Z when that game was new and the bots were capable of playing on high difficulties until they nerfed them, making the game just unplayable trash on. I just want to play easy to grind out some early weapon tiers so I can spend the purple I got on the weapon I like. But there's a chance I click this and it puts me in a different map with a random person or two, or someone joins me because, hey, complaint number one, you can't make private lobbies. That is in the roadmap. That's supposed to come out this month of September. My friend said that it did come out, the update. I can't find out how to turn it on then, if it is there, or it just isn't there yet, and maybe it'll be this upcoming week, or the next week, or I don't know. But why? I've never seen a fucking co-op game launch with no private options. I've heard people say, oh, it's because of server stress, Maybe that's the truth, but then why the fuck would fucking crossplay be a fucking, why is that so important? Wouldn't that add more stress if you're trying to fucking force 3 different platforms to function together when they're not designed this exact same way? At least that's what my friend who works in games development fucking says. I don't fucking know the full thing. I'm just ranting for the sake of... God, it's so loud! I put the volume down so low and it doesn't matter. I like this game. It's fun as hell, but only when you play it on easier difficulties. On hard, I did manage to beat the tier 3, whatever you want to call it. Shut up, Titus! No one gives a shit what you have to say! Holy Christ! Like, it can be fun, but the power fantasy aspect of it vanishes the minute you up the difficulty, because it turns into one of those annoying co-op games where every enemy, even the easiest enemy, like a fucking Hormagon, takes 17 rounds to kill. And then fighting warriors, oh, forget it. My god, it's just miserable. You might like it at first, but play higher difficulties, you're going to want to kill yourself. I did upgrade my sword. My chain sword is better, apparently. I have yet to try it on higher difficulties to see, but I'm trying to level up this gun so I can spend my fucking resources on it. This game can be a lot of fun. It's just that the fucking fact is that you have to play higher difficulties to get specific materials to upgrade weapons. It's like Helldivers with the fucking goddamn samples, except, well, those are open maps, and the enemies don't gain more health on higher difficulties. They have the same amount. It's just that new enemies get introduced. Yes, some of the enemies in that game are fucking horrific, I agree, but not to this degree. The enemies in this game are so fucked at times. Everyone knows Zoanthrope, whatever the fuck. Those things are goddamn horrible. Warriors are fine, except the ranged ones. Those things can go to fucking hell and die. And these are fine. Unironically, my favorite part about this game is the PvP, and it's like the most undercooked part of the game, but it's the most fun because it's just your old school deathmatch and shit. And it can be a lot of... I don't know why I grabbed that. It's not like I'm gonna get down, and if I do, that'd be shameful. But, Jesus Christ. I've been wanting to rant about this game for a bit. No one's gonna watch this, but I just couldn't help it. Just need to, fucking... I don't know, scream about it for a second because of how fucked this game can be. I want to say I love the game, but I don't even know if I do, just because of the fucking annoying balancing issue. I don't like the health system, for one. I was not happy or excited for that part of the game when it was announced that it wasn't the same as the first game. If you haven't played the first game, it's similar in a sense where if you execute an enemy, you gain back health in that one. Where in this one, it's that stupid armor system, it's the armor. And a fucking system that you gain back in 3 different ways! Actually, 4 ways, technically. You either do this, You find it as like an armor boost, which gives you a extra one. A bulwark gives you armor, or you just wait and it will eventually recharge or execute. Oh, execute I already mentioned. 4 ways to get armor back. There's 2 ways to heal. Either you fucking regain back some of the white health, a la Bloodborne, or you fucking pick up a stim pack, which on higher difficulties are so rare they might as well not even fucking exist. I didn't even bother picking it up when I was playing with randoms because every time I would use one, I would immediately get my shit kicked in and lose all the fucking health I just gained. Meaning, what was the fucking point? Every enemy takes so much more damn health damage on whatever. They're spongier on fucking higher difficulties. They're just like, what the? Okay, that's not what I was aiming for. Okay, well here comes the alarm. Great, hooray, my favorite. Fucking, oh, I see it. Look, there he is. There's the problem child. Through the wall. Is he like in a cave? Oh, look at that dirty ass bitch. He's just hiding there. Oh god, so much of this game is just so frustrating. This game got delayed, what, 3 times? 4 maybe? It got delayed a few times and it fucking sure doesn't feel like it was ready. It seems like they needed more time in the oven somehow. I know we were all excited for this game. I know everyone likes it because it's like a fucking masculine, testosterone-filled game, and believe me, that is one of the things to praise about it. That is something that we lost a long time ago in our games, and it's fucking, I'd argue it's a crime, but holy shit. This game is just such a fucking douchebag half the time. I don't know why we're even surprised, if anything. It's a Saber interactive game. World War Z, to this day, is pretty fucking borked when it comes to balance. I wouldn't be surprised if this game doesn't ever get all that fucking fixed, because they don't tend to support their games for that long. This isn't a 10-year plan, Destiny 2 situation. This is a few months, and then we're moving on to something else. Which is not even a bad thing. I'd rather that than a live fucking service. But it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, well then fuck, could you at least test this shit a little bit more? And then, oh god, do we want to talk about the server issues this game's been suffering? Because they're fucking immense. The loading times are long. Why the fuck do we need a stupid fucking hub? I swear it's probably just making the loading times longer when we have to fucking get kicked out of a match just to load back into that stupid fucking barge, which offers nothing substantial. Oh boy, it's a ship that I get to sit on and do nothing on. Because there should at least be a goddamn... Okay, I'm gonna die at this point. Fucking Jesus. Why do Hormigons do so much fucking damage in this game? I expect it out of a tactics type game, not necessarily this one. This is supposed to be the power fantasy game, but I feel like I'm wearing paper armor. One of the most common complaints about this game is the fucking health system is so shit. Oh, okay, I guess he's dead. Oh, Termagons, don't get me started on those fucking little cunts. Love being peppered to death from this. Fuck off. Oh, oh, look, it's just never ending. I think that's from the fucking wave that we triggered earlier. It's like got delayed. Oh, yeah, I feel like I want to blow my brains out playing this game half the time. Oh yeah, and the fact that there's a limit on how many classes you can have per match, that fucking shit's annoying. Because you don't know until you get into the match, and you'll join in, and they'll let you pick it even though someone else already did, so there's like a stalemate of who gets to fucking play it. But like, it's so annoying because you'll pick like a mission you want to play, thinking you're hosting it, but then it will put you into the game with someone else, and they're the host. And then they'll just kick you because they want to play solo as well. It's like, well, fucking Christ game, make up your fucking mind, which is it? Oh, I have health kits, right. I don't want to play with randoms on easy, I just want to fucking grind out the fucking slow-ass progression system. But the game is like hell-bent on just wasting your time. Again, why are you surprised? World War Z was needlessly grindy and it was not satisfying to work towards anything. They gave you no credits to buy shit. In this game, they barely give you any credits. They play PvP if you want to get a lot of those. You'll get so much more. And it's like the matches are shorter, but even then, if you lose a match, you gain basically nothing. So it's like everyone's just quitting matches before it ends. Or they'll join midway and realize they're losing like fucking so badly and be like, well, what's the point? Just fucking leave. Because it's just so weird. This game is so fucking fundamentally broken in so many aspects, yet no one seems to care. Or I guess it's one of those cases of the good outweigh the negatives, which is entirely, I guess you follow those, entirely possible. But at this point, I'm having I'm struggling to fucking ignore it. I played far better co-op games this year. They'd have gotten, I don't want that. They'd have gotten so much less attention than this one. And I'm not gonna say Helldivers 2. This Helldivers 2, holy Christ, that game's a fucking mess. At least I don't know if they fixed it. The balancing was fucked for so long. They kept fucking it that even I got sick and tired of playing it. I love the original, but the sequel just not even close to as good. I don't know, dude. Like, I'm still playing this game. I have fun with it mostly, but Jesus Christ, like, I fucking find myself screaming at it more often than not. I guess if they wanted testosterone, they're getting it to some degree, but Jesus, it's just fucking infuriating.
You should expect a reprimand.
Not a bad game by any means. Quite great, in fact, but like you'll notice, I have no complaints really about the campaign. It's probably the best part about this game, but like it's not the most replayable part. It's not like you get classes to play in that. I don't even know if am I alone in thinking these classes weren't designed for co-op, but they were designed for the PvP first? Because none of them really complement each other, besides, well, he's not here, so I can't say him, but the fucking Bulwark, since he can give you shield back quickly. But everyone else is kind of just doing their own thing. There's never a point where I'm playing a fucking high difficulty fucking mission going, man, I could really go for a Vanguard on our team right now. Because they're just it's even tactical to, oh my god, to an extent, it's pretty selfish. I guess, like, a sniper's useful since they're good at killing zoanthropes. Machine gunners can be, assaults are really quite decent now because they're good melee classes, and melee clearly got most of the focus in this game's development. With how much more fucking, I mean, the whole parry system and shit like that. God, I hate that look, I don't, why does the fucking execution have the same plus sign appear over your head as the original, but it doesn't mean the same thing? Now, this is just autistic complaining at this point. This is shit that barely anyone's gonna care about, because who the fuck has played the first game recently? Some people in excitement. Not me. I played it like a year ago before this came out, and I don't know why I didn't play it before this came out. It's getting some more trophies. Not like it's platinumable on PlayStation 3 anymore, since I think the servers are down. Or at the very least, no one's playing that on PS3 anymore.
Stay close and sharp.
Still, like, just as a refresh. But I'm pretty fucking sure that was the same symbol. Like, I've replayed this damage so many times. It's the easiest one to replay for fucking XP. It's so much shorter and easier. You don't have to fight a goddamn boss fight or a bunch of chaos at the end, or a fucking dragon. The dragon fight's easy as hell. At least on fucking easier replays. Who knows how that changes. Goodbye, armor boost. I barely knew you. Customization for your Marines is okay. It's not nearly as in-depth as people made it out to be. Like, it's pretty limited, but I guess it'll expand, though most of that's gonna be DLC, and I'm not paying for fucking cosmetics. I don't care about that shit. I can make a Black Templar look decent enough, and that's good enough for me. That's the extent I'll go with customization for the most part. I'm not that creative, after all. It's not to the level of Armored Core 6, after all. I mean, by law, it's not. Armored Core 6, I don't have to pay money for fucking paint. I can just fucking use it. It's free. Where in this game, they want you to really fucking grind towards... I mean, I guess we should be almost grateful that we're not buying weapons or anything in the game. And that the attachments are pretty cheap, but... I don't know. It's just it's one of those things where you go to buy a fucking, like, I want an emblem. And now you have to buy, like, the entire fucking roadmap or something for it. It's like, I don't want that emblem, I want this emblem. Just give me that emblem and piss off. I don't need... Why is there a massive enemy with? If we fuck up, we fucked up. Oh god, we're gonna die. That will be fine. I don't... Okay, well, where are the enemies at? This is a Marvin the Martian motion moment. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? Where are the swarms of bugs? There's one of the bugs. Wow, I went for him for once. That's a rarity. All armor boost I barely need. Oh, what is the fuck? Like, I'll say I was wrong about certain things before this game came out. Like, it looked... The previews made guns look, like, worthless because of how much more focus put on melee, but... No, they are pretty great for clearing hordes and thinning down, like, at least, Formagaunt fucking swarms, but... they're still, like, they give you no ammo. You can get more by, like, leveling up the weapon, but considering, again, you have to play the higher difficulty just to get that shit... Oh my god, what is happening? What grenade do I have? Crack grenade. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I knew it. I always suck at blocking. It's like a fucking massive fucking crutch to me. I never was good at Sekiro, so nothing's changed, I guess. Unblockable attacks show up, my brain goes, what does that mean? At least the game is fun on some difficulties. At least I could just have a power fantasy if I really want to. It's not like I really care about getting platinum in this game, though. Listen, there's something very much enticing about platinuming a fucking multiplayer type game. I have got all the PvP trophies. That I'm fucking pretty happy about. I don't know about the PvE ones, because beat the level 3 difficulty, but fucking hell, then it reminded me, oh yeah, there's a 4th difficulty. We struggled this much with this. How the fuck are we going to deal with that one? The answer is we won't, because fuck that. I ain't trying that shit, not for at least 40 years. Not until this gun has some upgrades in it, I guess. I guess that's what they're trying to encourage you, but I'm telling you, the early upgrades are not good enough for the level 3s, because Jesus Christ, they just melt you, and your guns do fucking no damage. It's a crime. It's a crime. I'm gonna call the cops on this game. I missed the gene seed. I mean, maybe. I found it really early on in the mission, like right at the beginning once. And it's the first time I ever found it on this mission, and I have yet to find it again. I don't know. I'm just ranting and raving at this point. Stretch this video to the 10-minute mark, because that's what they do. I don't even make money off these garbage videos.
We're making good time. We are going to need it.
At least you guys don't need to take health kits, so I don't feel as guilty about being a fat shit fucking sucking them down. I failed this mission on one of my attempts at the fucking tier 3 or whatever we're gonna call it. What is it, substantial difficulty, I think? Yeah, that went bad. At least if you die, you respawn like after a few seconds, like a minute or something like that. But at least there's that, and it's not like, oh no, you gotta go find him. He's lying in a closet somewhere. I know Left 4 Dead 2 is beloved, but I would not like that for this game. If I remember correctly, Left 4 Dead 2 doesn't increase enemy HP on higher difficulties. It's just I think there's more of them, or the games are just a bit crueler to you. I actually don't remember. Oh, hello. Ravener, my favorite. Stop standing in the gun. It's like you have fucking brain damage already. Can we kill the Ravener first, please? I don't want to deal with that shit. Where is it? Look at him go. Fucking, you son of a bitch. You're lucky that I fucking won't tell Mom about this. How are you digging in this? Like, it's not concrete, it's fucking metal, you cheating bastard. This is what you deserve for your fucking species existing. Maybe it's that. Maybe I just gotta learn to shut my brain off, and I won't care about losing on higher difficulty. People always say, just have fun. The game's meant to be fun. Progression's not all that matters. But it kind of does at this point. Like, they make it such a core part of the game where it's like, you will, no matter what, feel like you're missing out if you don't go for the upgrades. And then what? You're just gonna play easy and normal the rest of the fucking time? What's the point? There's no fun in that. That's not fun. Oh yeah, I forgot. Every time. This always fucking happens. It's like a fucking event. Game director, my ass. Tell you what, though, that ability where a perfect parry immediately fucking Auspex scans them is fuck you. It's pretty great. I won't lie. One of my favorites. I can't imagine taking it off. It's weird. The tactical first, like, line fucking abilities seem to be his best, and his late ones are almost all fucking garbage. Almost. Some are decent enough, but I don't have them all yet. I'm only like level 15. Oh yeah, we had to go do the thing. It's fine, we'll make it. It's easy after all. This is... No. Let's not do that. Also, okay, well there's some still. Jesus. But yeah, this is not a bad game by any stretch of the word. It's perfectly good. It's just some of the fucking... There's a lack of polish in some areas, like the servers are absolutely fucked. The lack of private matchmaking is beyond brain dead. The balancing is broken to shit, but it's a World War Z fucking... It's Saber. No one should be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. No one should be surprised that the servers have been fucked, since the servers in World War Z were also fucked when that game came out.
Overwatch
But I
needed
swear,
a
if I
generator
remember correctly,
run.
they fixed that shit after like 3 days. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have rose-tinted glasses about that game. I don't know. But this game has many, many problems. But it also does a lot very well. I rather more of these type of games than well, your Dustborn and Concord, but at least we know if a Concord 2 comes out, it's gonna die in, at this point, a week. Maybe less. Oh god, that'd be funny.
Releasing
Kill Concord! So Astrobot 2 can live. Kill Concord! So Space Marines 3 can live. Or maybe we'll get the fucking Horde mode on day 1 that time. Why is there no Horde mode at launch? Who of you Tyranids, almost said Terminids, like Radiskoska or whatever that guy's name is. I can't even blame him for that. It's fucking Arrowhead's fault. They were tongue-in-cheek about, oh, we named them Terminids. The bugs never had a name, and then they decided to call them something similar to Tyranid. You can't tell me they weren't fucking thinking about it. Smoke with those little shitheads. Oh god. Good sir, can I tell you that you are never welcomed on this planet? But it's easy difficulty, so you're not much. You will never be welcomed here. Go home and don't come back.
fresh munitions.
What the hell? Oh, I thought that thing got like knocked around by some bug. But no, it's alive. What the fuck? Leave me alone. Yeah, so I guess I'll end it here. I don't really have much else to say. It's just the rest of the mission now, which is almost done, and I don't know. I've ranted. I've already forgot probably certain things I wanted to bitch about because heat of the moment type thing. I don't know. It's a fucking form of brain damage, maybe. Who can say? Oh, good. Generator 4's in trouble. Of course it is. Because it's ungrateful and fucking up its own ass. Don't worry, Generator 4. I'm running over there to assist you in your quarrels as a fucking piece of machinery. Cursed machine spirit. I thought you made good shit. Oh, hi. Okay, just sound the alarm. I don't give a fuck at the moment. You think my allies would do something about it, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, they're busy fucking sticking a thumb up their ass. I was told by people that the AI was good in this game. I was lied to, apparently. It's amazing how much having a Bloodborne health fucking regen system actually doesn't do shit, because, well, you're fighting like a billion enemies. It's not Bloodborne where I'm fighting like maybe fucking 5 at once. I'm fighting a dozen, no, I'm fighting 100. And then they're like, oh yeah, give them a fucking system where if they melee they get health back. That'll be cool. In theory, it's cool. They sure fucking bungled it. You don't need to call more help. You already got help. God, I have to kill you guys so many times to make you learn your lesson. But then you don't learn it. Look, I dodged it. I learned my lesson. Oh, then I didn't dodge that. Kick you, and then I'll fucking bisect you. What you deserve, filthy bug. Yeah, so, Oh, that's not as exciting as I thought it would be. I thought it was a fucking gene seed. And then I was met with disappointment by something I will assuredly lose in a matter of seconds. But guess what? I'm going to end it here so you won't get to see that. It'll be an endless mystery for the 2 people who decide to watch this.